Hey team, I want to welcome you guys back to the training bay. We are launching our new series, and this is the first video of Gain 10 Yards in Your Feet. We believe the average player has a huge opportunity to understand how to use the ground a bit more efficiently to help them improve their ground reaction forces and help you increase more speed. So here we are, Gain 10 in your feet, all right? So we're gonna walk you through a partnership that we have with Force Pedal and some of the protocols that we've developed to kind of lay the foundation, what we think we can provide you as a super speed or a Force Pedal user to understand how to use the ground more effectively and how to increase your ground reaction forces, and more specifically, your point of application. So before we get to that, I just want to thank you again for stopping by. Make sure you click like and subscribe to our channel to make sure that you get notifications when we drop our next videos, because we're probably going to do 4 or 5 videos here talking about how to use your feet in a pursuit that as we get towards the end of the season but head into the off season, we still think there's a chance for you to gain some speed, and we believe you can find 10 yards in your feet. All right, so let's get into it. So our partnership with Force Pedal. So what is Force Pedal? Force Pedal are these 4 guys right here. They have 2 smaller ones and they have 2 bigger ones. And the thing that they're looking for is what they've developed is a tool that provides you feedback on how you're using the ground. And the guys at Force Pedal have been around for several years and have done a lot of research around how to measure and actually gather feedback on ground reaction forces, and have tried a lot of things. You know, you see a lot of people, they talk about, why don't you just use a tennis ball as an example, cut a tennis ball in half. The problem with the tennis ball is it just doesn't provide enough feedback. You push it, you squish it, you get no feedback. Force Pedal is this very cool hexagon design underneath, which provides you the feedback you need to actually know if you're applying pressure, you're gonna feel it with the feedback that you get. All right, so now what we've done is we've paired up with these guys and we've actually created a protocol with our super speed clubs. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk you through how we've combined the two to help improve what we hope to be more ground reaction force and also better point of application. Those terms might kind of be scientific terms that maybe confuse you. You're not sure exactly what they mean. So the goals with our protocols are these 4 drills we're going to go through over the next 4 or 5 weeks. Is we hope that with these drills, instead of just hearing the term ground reaction force or hearing the term point of application, we're going to use our super speed clubs, we're going to use the Force Pedal, and we're going to turn you just hearing it to actually feeling it. All right, so let's get started. So our first drill, our very entry-level base, is not even going to involve us making a swing with our arms and our hands. We're going to go body first and really feel the backswing and the downswing with our feet. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set up the 2 Force Pedals. The yellow one is the firmer one that provides the most feedback. That's going to go underneath my left ball of foot. All right, I'm just going to move this back a little bit. And then the other one, which is the orange one, which is a little bit softer, this one's going to go under my right heel. All right, so this is how we're going to set up the Force Pedal. So I'm just going to adjust this here to make sure it's in the right spot. Probably right there. Perfect. All right, so that's how we're going to set up the Force Pedals. Now what we're going to do is you're going to grab a super speed club, and this drill, very simple. It's called club across chest swings, okay? You're going to put super speed club across your chest and get set up into your Force Pedals here. Now the first thing you should be able to feel is that you're getting some pushback in your right heel and some pushback in your left ball of foot, okay? Now what we're going to do, very first thing, is I just want you to make a backswing, okay? We make a backswing, and what you're probably going to notice is you're going to feel that more pressure is going to move in that orange Force Pedal. Perfect. That's what we want. All right, so we get here and we make that backswing and we feel the pressure. Now as we start to make a downswing, what you'll notice is once you start to make that downswing, you're going to feel that push into that yellow Force Pedal as we feel that force move from back to front in the downswing. Now, I guess to kind of quickly summarize, when we say point of application, what we mean is point of application is when you're pushing or producing the most force in that lead foot in the downswing. So it's going to be very important as we go through this that as you start transition or you start that downswing, you really feel yourself push into that orange pedal. Into that yellow pedal on the lead foot. So now with that framework, here's the actual drill. We set up, and let's say we're just going to make 5 backswings, okay? And the point of these backswings here is we obviously feel the body rotating, but we also, more importantly, feel weight move into that orange force pedal, that trail foot. All right, so now the next part's gonna be, now we go back swing, and then just, let's say, kind of like a half down swing, okay? So just maybe to that position there. And the point being, when you make that back swing and then down swing, you should really feel at this point, I'm really pushing into that yellow pedal. I've moved a lot of force from back to front, all right? So we get 2 more to here. Okay, and then now what we're going to do is now we're going to make a full golf swing. We'll go slow at first, because the thing I want to emphasize is these swings don't have to be fast at the start. It's much more important for you to feel the quality of that movement and the movement into the orange force pedal on the backswing, and then over into the yellow force pedal on the downswing, all right? So now we can start to make some full down swings, okay, or some full swings here. So we load and go through. We load, we feel that push into the yellow, we go through. We do 5 of those. Now the last thing we'll do, still with that club across the chest, we'll go back swing and through to finish, okay? Back swing, through to finish. Back swing, through to finish. So right now, again, back swing, big load, push into that orange force pedal. As we start transition, we feel a lot of push and a lot of pressure going into that yellow force pedal into our finish. Okay? So what we did there, once we got set up, 5 back swings, 5 back swing to a half down swing, 5 back swing to a full down swing, and then 5 back swings to a downswing at full speed. That's it. That's where I want to start today with day 1 and kind of our first drill. We feel it's so important to understand how the weight moves and where the weight moves, that we're taking the arms out of it, just getting you to get a little bit of rotation in your body and feel some of the pushback or some of the pressure, the feedback that you get in the force pedals. So the goal of this, as we progress, I hope that as you make these swings, you feel the pressure, you feel the load into that trail leg, your right leg. Unless you're a lefty, then it would be your left. And then as you make that down swing, really feeling that transition into that yellow force pedal, we should be getting a lot of feedback pushing back. That's educating you and providing the feel of transferring that weight, improving your ground reaction forces, and also starting to time that point of application, which we're going to talk about as we work into our other videos. So that's it. That is week 1, or video 1 of Find 10 Yards in Your Feet. I want to thank you for watching the video today. I hope you found it useful. Again, our goal, we're going to start basic and keep building on this to give you the most information with the clearest understanding of how to increase your ground reaction forces, all right? So a few final things. If you haven't purchased the force pedals, or if you haven't purchased Super Speed, link is in the bio down below. If you have any questions, post them in the comments down below. I'd be happy to engage with a conversation with you and help you get a better understanding, all right? So this was week 1, Find 10 Yards in Your Feet. I look forward to having you back here for video 2, 3, and 4. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you very much.